What up, what up? I was looking at that 415 to the downside there on Tesla, the way it was coming down, but it just ripped through that level. There was no way to get in there unless you're just kind of gambling. And then after that, I wasn't going to take it because I already broke and it was just playing around there. So that was not the move for me. So I quickly switched back over to SPY for that 669 that I had on watch pre-market there. You can see I already had it marked out when I switched over, and I got there just in time to get in there. And that was the move because this thing went over 50%. Check it out. Could that break have been a little bit faster? Sure, but I was confident this thing was going. And as they say, not taking the risk is the biggest risk of all. And of course,
scared money don't make money, you know, and you got to have faith and confidence.
So that's where I'm at on this play. All the OGs here know my DAS is set at negative 11%, auto stop right there. If I'm not out before 11% hits, DAS does it for me. So in this case, on this play, I wanted to let it go down to those 80s right there because that's where it should have bounced. Hopefully earlier, of course, so they don't even become even close to being negative 11%. But I wanted to let it go down there because that's where it should bounce, just based on previous price action, educated stop loss. I wanted to give it that room. So in my head, I was like, I'm going to let it test there. If DAS hits at negative 11, so be it. I never let it go that far. I'm always out like 7%, 5% or so. Like I said before in my other video, my average loss for the year is under 7%. So I was totally fine letting it test those 80s. And if DAS stopped me, DAS stopped me. That would have sucked because it was real close there. It was real close. And then it would have missed out on this 50%. But we didn't stop. We stuck to our plan. We didn't get emotional. We didn't just get out early. We didn't get scared. Just let the chips fall where they may. Stick to your plan. Don't get emotional. And just let it ride. You're sweating this one out. This is crazy. Forever. Is it going to go now finally? Finally going to go? God damn. Fine. With 3%? Okay. Okay. Pre-market high here. Do this little wick. See if it reacts. If it goes. Go. Go. Oh, plenty. Half off there. 18%. Uh-uh. Keep it going. Trim that. Cute. Oh, wow. No problem. That Q's pre-market high. It's coming up there too. See if we can get through that. If we drop below pre-market high there, I'll get out, I guess. Trying to give it a chance to retest though. Nice retest. Real nice patience here, not selling there on that pre-market high retest right there. I wanted to give it a chance there. That's why I let it go under there just that little bit there. You know, it just wicked down and came right back up. But then just kind of hovered down there for a long time. So again, sticking to your plan. The plan was the pre-market high, giving it a little room to allow it a chance to retest there and see what happens. And then once we push up to these highs, I didn't want to sell until that 670 break. You know, maybe if it ripped down hard or something like that, you know, I would have trimmed. But I wanted to really give it a chance to get that 670 break before I took off more. After holding through that, retest down there. I still had a third left too. So I still had quite a bit left here, you know? So I knew now that the percentage that we were at, I knew if I could get a little higher here before taking a lot more pieces off here, you know, it would have been a huge, huge trade. Qs is making new highs. There's a little break. Oh, nice. Oh, big. Okay, I'm taking a big chunk of that. Holy shit. It's holding. I'm gonna take more. Dude, how far can we go? Oh, yeah. Another chunk off. All right, we're getting close to being out now. See what 608 does with Qs. And just go out here with, see what it does. See what Qs does for this. If Qs can break 608, well, it just broke by 6 cents. But if it can push here, get another little piece and get out. Little push. Not that much, though. Come on, give us more. Okay, I'm going to trim that. I'm going to see if I can get a little more. Being greedy. I'm really happy with this trade today. One and done on this play. That's all you need. One good trade. I mean, this is obviously an exception. We don't get 60%ers every single day like this, but this trade had it all. You know, conviction, execution, patience, sticking to your plan, not trimming too much too early, not shaking yourself out. You know, when it went to that down there and retested that pre-market high, when I would have got out way before this thing, you know, flew farther than it did, or got out even in the beginning when I could have stopped. You know, just stick to your plan, have a plan to begin with, stick to it, and repeat that over and over and over again to where you start trading like a robot, to where you start trading like this is a video game, to where you have no emotions and you just do it over and over and over again in repetition. That's what it takes to be profitable in this game. All right, trust up those 60s. Come out, take it. Oh, the sell.